Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do the solar return for Leo 2023, and this would be for anyone who has Leo in Sun or Ascendant. And some people may even connect with a Leo Moon or North Node video. Otherwise, you can look to the other videos I have up for the solar returns for the signs that might fall into your Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or North Node category. The solar return is felt from 6 weeks up to 3 months prior to the moment that the sun returns to your sign at the moment that your soul jumped in from the void. So when we look at your sign, Leo, your 5th house is love, sharing what you love to create. It's the heart and chest of the body. Your mantra is I love. It governs children, grandchildren, recreation like sports and athletics, fun, vacation, sex for pleasure, and generally creativity. So when I look at these cards, I haven't done this in a very long time. I did this years ago. We're going to look at the cards that would represent Leo or Leo-centric people in the tarot. You have a card for your first decan, second decan, and third decan. And if you've watched my older videos, you know that the decans are 10 days. And there are 30 days to each sign. And it would be the first 10 days, second 10 days, third 10 days. And then you would have the major arcana, which would represent your sign. There are 2 for each sign, the sign itself and the planet that would rule it. And then there are the court cards. And the court cards would represent either 1 decan or 2 consecutive decans. So we'll get to that now. When we look at Leo, we know that your court cards are the King of Wands, which would be the first and second decan of Leo, which would be July 12th through August 11th. Let's get that for you. So that would be the King of Wands, a fire sign, right? Very stoic, wisdom, more mature energy. And then the other court card for you would be the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles would be the 3rd decan of Leo and the first 2 of Virgo. So it would count from the 12th of August through, the 19th, 20th of the month of September before we enter into Virgo. Now we know that the knights take the action, right? So the king has all the ideas, right? The mental realm. The queen breathes life into the king's ideas, but the knight, he's action, or she takes up the cause for the king and the queen. But this is very grounded, stable energy, right? With pentacles. Then we have your major arcana. We have the sun. Okay, this is the planet that rules the sign of Leo. It's a major arcana. It's vitality, it's life, it's vigor, it's childlike fun and pleasure. And your other major is strength. And we know that strength is not always recognized in us. We don't always realize we have this strength and courage, but this is determination and it's forthright energy, but it's done in a loving, gentle way and not brute force. Now your minor arcana are the little things in life. So we're covering the different 10 days of your sign. And when we look at the first one for you, Leo, we have Saturn in Leo. And this is the 5 of Wands. This would cover July 22nd to August 1st. So this is like an indicator card for people who fall in that birth date time. The second 10 days, we have Jupiter in Leo. Different energy, right? Saturn and Jupiter. I always tell my clients, Saturn is like an uncle who says, listen, I want you to detail my car. I'm going to give you $100, but I want it white glove clean. And I want it done today by 6 o'clock. I'm not going to pay you till it's done and it's passed inspection. That's very Saturnian energy, right? Jupiter is an uncle that says, hey man, Would you detail my car? I'll give you $100. Here's the money. Do it whenever you can. Thanks. See, different energy. One is very regimented. It's. I don't want to say that it's strict, but it is. It can be strict and stubborn, Saturn. But it's about lessons and teaching you how to be responsible. Where Jupiter's playful and enjoyable and wants to just have a good time. So it's a very different energy. And this covers August 2nd through August 11th birthdays. The third decan or 30 days is Mars in Leo. Fire, fire, fire. And this 7 of Wands would be August 12th through August 22nd. Okay, this is someone who's making a stand for themselves. They're clearly defining what they want and what they need, and expressing themselves in a very protective way. With anything coming at them, they can fend it off, okay? So these are your cards, Leo, that represent you in the tarot and aligning with the planets or signs also. And that may resonate with you. You might have these aha moments as, oh, no wonder why I feel this or I feel that. And look at the dates. And when those dates come up in the year, remember the card and seeing what the card represents. And that could help you too with what's going on in your life and how to deal with it, because the cards reflect the heavens, okay? But let's see what we have for you for your solar return, Leo. All right, let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I'm back. I have a lot of things going on in my life, so I'm not able to do the readings monthly. I'm still doing readings for clients. It's just this is easier for me to just do the solar return. Of course, I'm available still if anyone does want a reading, and I'm still doing the one question free reading. If you email me, don't give me information, just your question, and I'll send it back to you. Okay, first we have the Four of Cups. All right, when we look at this energy with the Four of Cups, let's see. So this is July 11th to the 21st. So we're like talking about pretty much right now. Just happening in the last maybe few days or weeks. It's Moon in Cancer. So we know that the Moon does rule Cancer's 4th house, early environment, ancestry, love, mother, nurturance, caring, protection. It's your home, all right? But in general, we're looking at this card as saying the things that used to give you a lot of joy in your life, pleasure, you know, like things that you can't buy. I feel loved, I feel happy, I feel joyful, I feel appreciated. These all were very full to you at one time, and you drank from them. You brought them into your life. You were satisfied. But now looking at, body language, right? Arms crossed, legs crossed. You're closing yourself off from emotional things in your life. So something's going on that you're either having a stagnation or a dissonance with someone or something in your life that used to be really joyful for you, and you don't want anything to do with it any longer. You're really done with it. There's no thinking about it, Leo. You've made your decision, that force, stability. Now, you seem upset or distracted or withdrawn. I don't know if you're angry with someone or angry with yourself for allowing something or not seeing something for what it really was, because you were caught up in it emotionally, felt good. But now it feels like you've got a sour taste in your mouth and you just don't want to drink from this cup anymore, metaphorically speaking, of the person or situation or thing. Now, while you're in this state, just know that Spirit is around you always. And they recognize what's going on, but they recognize you've already got something else that you're yearning for in your life that has nothing to do with what you've had. So something else will be coming to you to fill you with that joy again and pleasure. And it doesn't mean it could be another person, place, or thing. Sometimes it's just you being you. And that's enough for you to just enjoy yourself and have your solace and alone time, rejuvenate, regenerate, bring life back into yourself before you go out into starting something new. But for some of you, there is an opportunity coming to you that will be very enriching in your life. Just be careful that your anger or bitterness or dissonance or, withdrawn state that you're in that's really fear-based, it's not from love, which is so not Leo, is going to distract you from what is being offered, this opportunity. So just know God is offering you this cup. Spirit guide, angels, whatever you call your higher self, doesn't matter to me. but there is something else being offered to you. And since we're talking about right now, this could be something that's going to happen for you right now or within the next couple of weeks. And it will open you back up to the joys and pleasures in the world. Now, I see you wearing blue tights. I say there's a lot of lessons that you've learned here, especially in that root. You know, I think you've learned a lot. The white, there's something new starting. You're purging. He's wearing red up here in the upper chakras. Like you're closing yourself off. I feel like this energy will change if you would just open yourself up again. Forgive and move on for whatever has happened to you because of your choices or other people or things in your life, because it's only going to hold you back for the best things that are coming to you. Allow it in. Yeah, you felt like prisoner to something here, especially with the Eight of Swords. Your thoughts really were getting to you. Like I said, you're more like on that emotion, the heart center. But you're in your head a lot with this situation or this person. And it brought a lot of negativity. Even the things maybe that were being said to you or you were saying to other people. Now, this is probably in the immediate past, May 21st to 31st with Jupiter and Gemini. So it could very well be that things expanded in what you were saying to this other person or thinking about it or they to you. Very sharp, very sarcastic, maybe hurtful even. You felt very wounded by it. You felt like, see, she's wearing orange. That's the color for the genitourinary reproductive organs. That's that chakra, that life-giving chakra, but it's where creation is, right? So you're a very creative person, or you love to share what you create with other people. It feels like you felt your hands were tied to this, and you couldn't break free. She's blindfolded. But I feel that you saw what was going on, but you just didn't want to admit it. Maybe you were just so involved with the joy that you were feeling with this person, place, or situation that you didn't want to see it for what it is. And you kept yourself there. I think you've realized this now. It feels like you know what's going on. And you will free yourself from this situation, from this agony, so that your hands will be free to do what you want, create the life that you want, and mentally, you're over it. You saw everything that was piercing your life, and you won't allow it. Now you're breaking yourself free of this, which is very nice, because usually this card keeps you strapped into it. So we have emotions and thoughts. So we have your heart and mind there going at battle. Oh, okay, with the Six of Pentacles, like someone's coming in to help you. In this situation. Now, yeah, sometimes it is money. They show the coins there. All right, it doesn't always mean money. It can be grounding support for you, especially if mentally and emotionally you're off kilter. You need grounding stability. You got to get that red there in the chakra of your root to get yourself balanced. Now, with this fulcrum, they're level. We don't have one tipping the other. So I feel like things will restore into balance, especially 6 is a number of balance, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. And I always look at 6 as the number of Venus too. So great benefics coming to you. So the universe or someone is going to bless you and give you the help that you need to get back on your feet. You see they're kneeling. The energy is for you to get back on your feet here with this 6 of Pentacles. And that's Moon in Taurus. Another moon card for you. That's May 1st through 10th. So we know that it's emotions and Taurus. Oh, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So it could be about bringing you back into center of your core values, the material things in your life, love, finances. Okay. That's very much Taurus second house. What do I have? What are you going to give me? What am I going to get? So this is about this coming back to you to help you stay grounded. It could also be health and wealth for me, education. Vocation or trade, what you make your coin with, what you create and make your coin with. Maybe that was stagnant too. This is about you getting back up on your feet and being able to be balanced to create what you need to provide into your life financially or for your health, education, if you're continuing it or stabilizing it. Maybe you weren't doing so well before. All right, but this is about the universe responding to what's going on in your life. And you need this grounding energy for sure if your heart and mind are at battle. Yeah, okay, good. This is one of your cards, all right? So we're talking to you, Leo. All right, this is your Five of Wands. Now, in general, the Five of Wands would indicate uncertainty, right? That number 5, you're the 5th house. So this card talks about there's some maybe heated quarreling or debate going on with you and others or situation. And this card generally would mean watch, look, listen, learn. Don't say anything. Take it all in what's going on around you. Put it in your pocket and save it for another day. Now is not the time for you to engage. Now, this is what Spirit's recommending. You might just jump in head first and get yourself into this mess. That's going to be a different outcome for you, but what they're saying is just be on the outside of it. This person has a rod up, but they're not engaging with each other. They're not beating each other, but they're all sewing and clamoring. There's a lot of heated words going on here. So with this, they're saying, just stand there, listen to what's going on, take it all in, get some knowledge out of this. This is July 22nd to August 1st. We're talking about right now again, okay? And Saturn in Leo. Saturn, I told you, is about learning lessons. It also rules the 10th house with Capricorn, which is work, your reputation, fame, how you show up in the world or to work. And when we're looking at Leo, that is you, Leo. So this is definitely at you, how people see you, how you shine. And it could be to your benefit to just be the diplomat in this area and step back and take it all in without saying anything at this time. Now, the solar return starts, like I said, 3 months before. Yeah, you're saying, well, this is now. But like I said, the energy usually starts 3 months before or 6 weeks before. So you could have been feeling all of this beginning, going back 6 weeks ago to 3 months ago, but we're talking about right now, how your outcome will be. Oh, how nice is this? Wheel of Fortune. Now, when we look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's halfway through the major arcana, and this is Jupiter. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune comes up. It's saying a cycle is ended for you, Leo. Whatever mishigas was going on, whatever craziness was going on is ended. This is about the now, beginning all over again, and especially when we have this 10 or 1 with a 0, it's exponentially greater. It's a new beginning for you, and you do have these cards with Jupiter in it, so that we know that things are going to start to expand for you. While this is happening for you, please don't just sit back and let it come in with a wow. Like I said, when the universe is stepping in to help you here, you know, we want you with this Jupiterian energy to forge ahead with all the things you were afraid to do before. Things that you weren't certain of. The Jupiter is here to bless you right now, to give you what you need. And this is the time for you to do it. See, on this, it says rota. It doesn't say tarot. It's rota, meaning wheel. Everything is in motion. Energy always is, always was, always will be. So while you have this opportunity, you got to ride this wheel because you're coming out of a funk right now, or slump, right? It doesn't mean it's going to be forever, just like the funk wasn't. This is a time for you to just ride this all the way to the top. It's a beautiful time of blessings in every aspect of your life. It's not just work, it's not just health, everything in your life is a new beginning for you in starting this cycle. And like I said, it doesn't last forever, so you just want to definitely ride this wave all the way to shore. Oh, look, here's another one of your cards. Again, we're looking at you, Leo. Now, we know that the king comes up with all the ideas, right? The only thing with this king, he has a lot of great ideas, but he doesn't always finish them. He's got other people to finish them for him. This person is very good at delegating. This could be a male or female mother, father figure, or mentor in your life. Usually, to me, they're over 40. They could have children or not, but they are definitely of age and wise. This person is self-made. They've done everything in their life with no help of anyone else's, really. They have created the life that they are living right now. So this is you, Leo, that you've created things. Now we look at the salamander here too. We know that that is, it's like a metaphor for saying, you know, you're adaptable, right? You know, like a chameleon or salamander. You know, they fit in with their environment very well. And it feels like you have learned how to fit into your environment. Now I have all this yellow for empowerment, we have the orange for creativity, and here's your red grounding energy we're talking about. The green is fertility in your life, things growing. You're crowned, okay, that chakra with gold. So we know you're receptive to things that the universe wants to give you. And we have the lion here also, which is your symbol. And we do have the salamander or chameleon also. So we have this transformative energy, adaptability, but we know this is the strength. Okay, you don't always have to roar. Your just presence is outstanding and respected. And you know, we also looking at you changing and adapting here, when we're looking at what's going on here, where you were falling apart, which everyone has to do that, right? To put yourself back together, stronger and better. So we know this is a period for you of coming up with some great ideas, but you're gonna have people around you to help you bring this into play. Whether it's people you're working with, family members, if you're going for therapy, if you're learning a new sport or higher education, whatever it is, this is ideas that you're coming up with, but you're more mature now and ready to handle this, where before you weren't. And you probably had to go through everything that you just went through in this immediate past year and what's coming for you to have this maturity. And these readings go out about 9 months or so it'll bring you into your next solar return. Mars energy with the Tower. People freak out with this card. I don't freak out. I think it's awesome because the Tower represents to me a release of ego and arrogance. The person that was the high and mighty in their tower has had an enlightening experience or moment, and you see how they come tumbling down. So if someone has been lying to you, you didn't have a solid foundation, everything was built on a lie, or they were abusive to you or oppressing you, this is your shining moment to just stand and watch karma take control, and this comes tumbling down. Now with this, we know something better will be rebuilt, but because you're in this different state and you have this new beginning coming, and you put the energy and thoughts into, especially energy, right, with the wands, it's your thoughts and your energy putting into creating something new. We know that you're going to build something bigger, better, stronger than what you had before with the wisdom. Okay, to stand up for yourself, especially with Mars energy. It's creation, it's the life energy, generating change, forging a new life out of the flames and the fire, right? Creating something new. So we know that you have this ability now, because maybe you didn't know how to clear it away, Leo, or you didn't want to, or you were afraid to, whatever it was. This is universal energy stepping in again for you and blessing you. They've been watching what's been going on in your life for the last 8-9 months, and they want to bring this beautiful benefic blessing to you, but it's got to be through, like I said before, it wasn't with brute force. This is kind of like, this is slamming it, okay? This is that Mars energy. Yes, on the softer side, Mars can be very diplomatic. However, that being said, this is not what we're talking about. This is an aggressive force making a change that is much needed in your life that you were incapable or didn't know how to or wouldn't do. So we know that you're laying new foundations that are bigger and stronger to support the life that you are looking to create and share with people what you love to create. Wow, very intense reading for you. I do hope that this reading helps you and resonates with you. So you've got this coming for you for the next 9 months or so. And just remember that you are a life energy. You are a beautiful life energy. You deserve love and compassion, and all your wishes coming true. It just has to start within you, Leo. You must create from your heart center everything that you love and want, and the pleasures of life, by loving yourself first. Well, thanks again for watching. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy solar return, Leo. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. And as always, I wish you the best.